Hi everyone, it's Meridy here, and I am here today with my very first video using the Vibrant Adventure Kits, and I'm going to jump right in and show you what I'm using today. I have my little color swatch here that I made that coordinates with the kit. I made that in my unboxing video if you want to watch that. I have my little faux journaling strips that I'm going to use on this layout to show you where I will put journaling, since I don't journal on my layouts on YouTube. I add the journaling later, so I'll show you where I'm gonna add that with that. And then I'm going to use the following goodies on this layout. I'm gonna use this picture of my son eating an ice cream cone, and I think I wanna put it in that blue frame. I also pulled out a couple more little frames, Just Be Yourself, and a little red one, and some little food icons. It's just a drink, Always Hungry, Favorite Foods, and Savage, because it's just a giant ice cream cone. So I pulled out those few pieces that I want to use. I've got both of my sequin mixes here. I've got both of these full of other embellishments that I did not pull out specifically to use here, but I can, you know, come back in here and grab them if I need more embellishments as I get this page going, which I probably will. There's not a lot here. I want to use this paper. It's the Are We There Yet Basics A. That's the B side. I want to use some of this blue side, but I also want my layout to be on a white background. And I think I pulled this sunburst stencil from my stash because I really want to use that too. And then I did pull out this paper to use. It's the cut aparts. I'm not even sure which one I want to use, or if I want to use some of the stripes from the back or whatever. So I've just got this paper if I need it. And then of course I have the chipboard stickers, which I probably will use Bro Chill. That would be really cute because it's ice cream. Who knows which other ones, I don't know. I've got my thickers, and then I've got my puffy phrase stickers, and there are tons of those too. So let's start with, I'm gonna lay all the embellishments off to the side here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my photo, attach it into this frame, because I know I want to use that frame, and I will just do that now. It will just make it easier for moving it around as I'm designing my layout. Okay, so that will make it really easy to move around. Now, I don't know if I want this, I think I want to tear the edge of this paper, because this is going to be a pretty masculine layout. Oh, I like the branding strip there, that navy blue, I'll save that. But I don't know how I want to tear it yet. And maybe I will tear it with some of this black, who knows. Let's get organized, which I am not. I do know that I want the base of my layout to be on this white paper. I don't know if I want the sunburst to be like that direction. Oh, I think I like it this direction better. So I'm probably gonna make the sunburst be this direction. And I want my picture offset. I don't want it right in the middle. I either want it to go really low or really high. I'm thinking low, and then the sunburst to be there. So what I'm gonna do is cut a thin strip of this paper to start with. I'm only gonna cut it I'm gonna cut it 3 inches wide. Okay, so I cut 3 inches wide, and I'm gonna cut it about 10 inches tall. And I'm gonna tear down this outside strip, and I'm gonna tear towards me so that I can see the white core sticking out. Now, if I wanted, I could come in here, since I tore there, I can come in here with this piece I tore off and also stick it right under there. So I might do that. And then I think I'm gonna come in with this black paper and kind of get a bigger rectangle to map my picture more. Whoa. I don't want to cut something that I might really love using on the back, but I don't really love these. I don't really need this one, and I think I'm gonna try cutting according to the front. And I don't know how many inches this is gonna be. I think it's about 5 inches. Let's see. Yep, 5 inches. So this piece that I'm cutting is 5 inches tall and 4 inches wide, okay? So I just cut an inch into that. I can still see this food and use it, and I might actually even use that on this page because this page is about food. The Bella Boulevard branding strips do not have anything special on them, so I can go ahead and throw that away. Okay. I should have maybe cut that a little bit larger. I wish this was a little larger. Let me see how I want to do this. I might get another piece of this. Yeah, I'm gonna cut another chunk of this paper because I didn't realize that this was, I wish I would have cut that black a little bit bigger. So instead, I'm just gonna cut a little bit of orange. I'm gonna cut it also, let me make sure these stars are going the right direction if I wanna reuse this. I'm gonna cut it 4 inches wide and 5 inches tall as well. So it's gonna be the same size as the black piece that we just cut. Okay, and I'm gonna put those off to the side. Okay, let's see here. There, that's better. Okay, now I need to decide what I'm doing with all of these pieces and what color I should make the, what is that called? The starburst shape. So if I just put, I wonder if I can fill that frame in with the pattern paper. I'm just using this to play with. I'm not necessarily doing it. Oh, that could look nice with that pattern paper behind it. I think I'll do that. Or would it look better with the blue? No. Okay, I'm gonna trim this. This was the scrap that I cut off of the end of this. I'm just gonna trim it down ever so slightly so I can back this frame with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and back the frame. Kind of hard here because everything is moving around. Favorite foods I've got there. I can put my little soda cup in there. Always hungry. Do I need this? This is kind of nice and bright. I guess it depends what color I use over here. I'm leaning towards using yellow, or green might look really nice too. Green or yellow. I really like the green because it add so much, but I think the yellow really goes with what I've got going on here because there's not a lot of green anywhere else. Let's see what else I might want to use on here. Oh, a sweet treat. And I don't want to use the treat that's pink, so I might write treat using the thickers. So a sweet treat. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use out of there. Oh, I still don't know. Oh, Bro Chill. I wanted to use this somewhere. Probably on this side. Okay, this is sticky on the back already, so I'm gonna hold it off to the side and just get it when I'm totally ready for it. You know what, maybe I'm just gonna try it, and maybe I'm gonna use green on the inside and make it ombre to yellow. So I'm going to scoot this paper over. I'm gonna get a clean sheet of white paper, because I don't want to move everything and lose my layout that I have going on. So I'm going to get a clean sheet of white paper. I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to put it in the exact same place, which was right there. And I'm going to use it like this. So I'm going to start with green in the middle. I'm not worried about getting this whole little sun right here area because it's covered by my picture and it's covered pretty far out. So and I don't even care if I get stuff over here because this blue paper is going to cover it up. I'm just going to do this with the stencil. I'm going to finish it up off camera, all the green, and then I will come back in and show you how I'm going to add in the yellow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got all the green down, and now I'm going to take another color, or another brush, I mean a clean brush, and add it to the yellow. And I'm going to start out here first, because I don't want it to pick up too much of the green on this brush. And I'm trying not to take it all the way to the line here, because I don't want it to show such a solid line where it ends. But that first little part I put down was really, really heavy ink. So that's gonna probably show quite a line, and I have an idea of how I can try to fix it in a second. But this ink pad was very juicy. I'm not gonna try to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna hope that this looks okay, even though that ink was so there was so much ink in that one spot. I don't think it looks bad. Oh yeah, this looks nice. Okay, it's gonna work just fine. So I'm going to start adhering layers down. And I'm gonna start in the back. I'm just gonna move this over out of the way. I'm gonna start in the back because you can see that's the edge of the stencil where it ended, and it like went off of the stencil. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my first layer right up against there. I'll wedge this up underneath. Then I'm gonna go ahead and figure out exactly where I want my pictures. And I think I might make them a little bit uneven like that. I think. Or should I line them up? Nope, I'm gonna line them up. I'm gonna make them be square. So I'm just gonna start in the back and adhere down the layers, and I'll be right back. Okay, and then I can start adding in these guys. And I can just put them how I like them. I think I want to add some splatters, some black splatters in here. I think that will look nice, and I think I want to do that before I get too much further. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my black soot distress oxide spray, and I'm going to cover up my picture that I don't want the spray on or the mist on, and I'm just going to give it some splatters in here. I'm going to keep the splatters kind of in one area there, and in one area down here. So they kind of just go diagonally across the page. I think I will like that. And then I'm gonna have to wait for these to dry a tiny little bit before I can really move on. So I'm gonna go clean up some of these things and I will be right back. Okay, my splatters are not totally dry yet, but I'm gonna keep going. I do not like when embellishments look like speech bubbles. I don't know why, it just irritates me. It always has, and apparently it always will. So I don't, as often as I can cut off the speech bubble part, I do. So I'm just gonna put this little bro chill, because he's eating ice cream, right down there. And then this Savage, this is still a little wet right now, so I am not going to stick that down, this part down yet. But still debating if I should put this there. I'm not sure yet. We'll leave it there for a little bit. Okay, sweet. See if this even looks good on here. A sweet treat. I cannot overlap it on the black because it will not show up if I overlap it on the black. So I'm gonna have to keep it somehow down here. Let me get the word treat. I have this little tiny piece left that I cut off when I backed this too. I might want to stick it in there just to add a little color on that side. Let me get the word treat. I think I'm going, I don't know what size letters to use. I guess I'll just use like different sizes. T. These letters are great because they're all these different sizes and they can look so cute together. That's gonna have to go up higher, but I love them. I love the variation in size. Okay, I love the way that looks. Okay. I'm just not sure where I want to put this on my layout. Now I could put it up here where I had the word Savage. That's pretty dry now. A sweet treat. Can I still put this word Savage down here, or will it just look ridiculous? Maybe I don't need this word Savage. I do kind of like this word right now, or this little phrase right now. Okay. Maybe I should put an arrow on there. And I bet I could put another arrow pointing down to this sweet treat. If I can find one going the right direction. Okay. I'm not sure if I need both of these arrows. Okay. let's start going with what we've got here. I am going to adhere down everything that I've got here, and then I will come back and turn back on the camera and decide what other little bits and pieces I need to add in here. Okay guys, I've got everything down, not this little border strip. I do think I'm going to tear it down one side and expose the white part before I adhere it. Oh, you know what I forgot to adhere is this little piece. And I really like it in there. It just brings the blue across a little. That's why sometimes I don't throw out the tiniest little scraps, because they're still good for things. So this is gonna be awfully hard to tear, but I'm going to do it. I'm just doing it super thin off the edge. Now I think that my black splatters are looking a little sparse now that I've got everything else on them. So I think I'm gonna come in with my splatter stamp and add a few more. Yeah, that's gonna look good. And add a few more black. I don't know. I don't know if I should come in with the stamp or if I should just add a few more black splatters. I think I'm gonna come in with the stamp and add a few really large splatters so that it really pops. If you don't have a splatter stamp, you just could splatter some more. And I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and I'm going to use Archival Black Ink by Close to My Heart so that it's really dark. I'm just gonna add a little down here as well. I think I need to stamp this one again. And I'm gonna add a few more up there and down here. I think that looks pretty good. One more down here. Okay, so there I've got my little splatters kind of running diagonal across the layout, and I like the way that that looks. And I am not going to add any more because I don't want to mess up my layout. So with that said, I do want to maybe throw in a couple of these little cute, they're just like star shapes and dot shapes on these. Let's see. I like the little stars. And I think I can just put them in the middle of this splattery stuff, and it kind of looks like it goes. The great part about these little foam thickers is they match this kit so well, and this other, even though they're two totally different lines, the colors match so well together. So I really like the way that it looks. Is there a red one here? Here's a little red one. Now, I don't think I need a lot more here. I am going to outline my entire layout, and instead of using black, I'm going to use some different colors. These are just Paper Mate Ink Joy gel pens. My daughter moved away to college and found these all in her room that she was apparently collecting and not really using. So she gave them all to me. There's a whole color array. I'll show you. There's a whole array of colors. So they're just probably from like Walmart or something. I don't even know. So I think I might use the green one to outline my whole layout. And I'm going to do my typical layout with the little scribbles around the outline. But as you might know from watching any of my past videos, I typically do this with a black ink pen, but I am so excited that she found these in her drawer and didn't want to take them to college with her, because now I have all these wonderful colors that I can use. So I will just finish doing this, and then I'm gonna see what else this layout might need. I kind of want to add a couple more splatters, but I don't want to overdo this. I wonder if I can add them in blue. And just like a teeny little bit, not even a lot. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Just like that. It's very simple, not too much. Just to add a little more color than all of that black in there. Ooh. Okay. I am going to call this done. I will try to find these on Amazon or something and link them in the description for you. Everything else that I used in this video will be linked in the description of this video. The rest of it is, of course, Not Just for Boys. But, oh yeah, the journaling. I need to show you where my journaling is going. I'm probably going to put my journaling like right in here, or maybe even, I usually put my journaling, I type it up and I put it on strips. So I might just put it right there. I even kind of like it overlapping here a little down there. That looks nice. And it kind of covers up where I did that so thick of yellow. So yeah, I probably will lift that a little and start my journaling just like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to watch other process videos like this, I'm going to be using this kit and making videos the whole month of November. I usually try to make about 8 process layout video process layout process videos a month using our current month's kit. So this is only the first layout that I made using this kit. We also have a new subscription feature on our Not Just for Boys website. To subscribe to get our monthly kit, I will link that in the description here so you can see all of those details and all of the perks that come along with that. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in a couple days with another video. Bye-bye.